As you can see, you could tell what happened at 5 in the morning. The sell signal came back. It could be temporary. Anything could happen from here to Friday, but these people really want to dump the market. They really want to crash the American economy. These people are really letting go of their positions. They are. You could tell they are. As we look here, as we look into what these people, hey, wait a minute, what's up with this? Customize. I don't like it there. I want it back how it was, where we were, small. That big one takes too much data. So you can tell what happened. We should have been at 570 today, but remember, the whole market, the whole internet, Wall Street Bets knows my trades. So when they know your trade, they want to they want to make sure that you're the loser. Obviously, they're JP Morgan, they're BlackRock, they're Schwab, they're people that know what you're doing. So when they know what you're doing, you become exit liquidity. They start selling you the contracts that you're buying at a discount if they're smart. So we could tell that the market slipped. We're basically in the same spot as yesterday with lots of supply above. We're going to need a lots of bullish effort today to defeat all of that supply. These people are still want to sell it. They're Democrats. And when they're Democrats, they want to get rid of all this shit. They will. They have really good intentions, and the intentions is cleaning house, wait for the bottom, and rebuy all this shit. You know, that's basically how people operate. Good morning. That's basically what they want to do. Markets, as you can see it, I wouldn't say it's bad enough. The signal makes this bad enough. I will buy a put today at open. 10 more minutes, 10 and a half more minutes, and I will buy a put at open because of the signal. The signal is telling me that my SPY contract burned, and my last week's ahead of the pack trade burned, that my yesterday's trade was a groundbreaking stomp. Mine yesterday was the best of the best of the best. I timed at open like a tornado, like a weather center. I said tornado is gonna go from 556 to 561 today. I got 5 contracts at 556 and made $3,000 off them, and that's a stomp to those people that want me to lose the older trade. You guys are playing with fire. They're playing with fire. They are. I beat them up. I beat them to a pulp with just 5 contracts and made their entire futures position, whatever position they had last week or whatever fucking shit they still shorten, that want more money on that want more money to the downside. Because this is a more downside position. I haven't checked news, but more short selling today imply that people are still persistent on short selling the market instead of becoming profitable and going back to at least 589. They really want to see 480, which is the most bottomness of the range. They really want that. Why? Because they're holding lots of shorts. They are holding lots of shorts, and you could tell the amount of shorts that they're holding based on the amount of supply that you see there. But yesterday, like I said already, I beat them in the game and I destroyed them. News. Let me check news yesterday to see any reason. April. Where's April 2nd? No, I can't see it. Yesterday, I refreshed the page. So far, everything's been good. More jobs, 155,000 more jobs, and that's about it. That's about it. Whipsaw weakening. rate hike in May. But it's people's intentions is to short this shit. Why are they shorting? Because they don't like Trump. They don't like the idea of tariffs. There's lots of bullshit. There's lots of bullshit. White stock out there. What's a white stock? Let me explain to you what a white stock is. Because I seen the video yesterday, I got myself educated about it. There's obviously the tickets, Apple, Microsoft, the big ones, right? So the tickets have most of the market cap of the market. So we're talking about the white stock are the stocks that are blown up by social media, TSM that blow up 400%, but there's real uncertainty in them. And in this type of situation, these people go against them and drive the market deeper into the hole. Like you could tell that the majority of these white I'm not we're going from mega cap to the small cap to the tiny companies. So these tiny companies that are fueled by social media over time get dumps. Let's say, for example, the last recession of COVID, or the 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 real estate crash or whatever, and they dump it, but then they pump astronomically 400% from that point on. But they pump on no foundation. Basically, the idea of the white stock is that they pump on no foundation. But here, when situations are this close to a recession, people start dumping that because they know that they have no chance in surviving what's gonna come. So they start dumping, and you start getting uh, you know big failures in smaller companies, implying the overall direction of the market. So you could tell that I would say that all these small ones here, all that supply there, all that short selling is people moving out of positions in the smaller companies. And even Tesla is considered a shit company because it's at a loss, but it's still full of hype. So it's the same principle. It's like meme coins, right? So you got meme coins, and meme coins nobody knows until Barstool Sports, the pizza guy, decides to say, "Yeah, I got this fucking shit coin, and I bought 10,000, and he drives the price up 4 million, and he dumps it." So it's the same idea for the white label stocks, that they're not main cap. They could be dumped at any moment. People hold them because they're full of hype, and investors decide on their own terms when it's time to let go, and now it's the time to let go. And people should be letting go of Tesla, but Tesla's not going to fall. That was the one of the examples of the guy gave a lot of examples of current companies that are in the stock market that are full of this hype with no fundamentals. That they don't have a 85-year track record of success. That they're small companies, they move up, down 400%. This has been happening since the 90s. They spike, they work the trend, but they're full of money. They get lots of money, but they're not real good with it. They're not doing good economically, and people eventually catch up and start letting go of the waste. They turn into waste management first before the big ones. That's basically the logic. They start letting go of them, man. And here we can see that the short selling has not ended. The signal happened at 5:30 in the morning, like a motherfucker, fucking my end of week trades. We still got 2 days before Delta liquidation. The ES is still pretty hot. For both of them, let me see the ES Delta. Yeah, the ES Delta is dead as a motherfucker. It got 6 Delta per dollar increase. 6. It's pretty burning. That one's probably going to burn. It's not going to make it. And the SPY is pretty close to the money. It's only $400 short. But I made up nearly the entire loss of last week's trade with a single trade yesterday. And if I hit a big one today, that loss I could wipe my ass with it, and we can move on and start timing another bull run. Because that's all I want. All I want is the market. If the market's gonna go down today from where it is, from the lowest 555, I'm gonna go long for next week, like that. Why? Because I want to catch maximum value. I'm gonna catch the bottom. I want to be first in the pack. I don't want to trade the day. I want to be first in the pack. I want to catch it, wake up in the morning, see it run, hold, or keep it running. There's lots of demand here, though. You could tell that demand is filling in. It might be a bullish day. Momentum is green. MACD is weak as fuck, but you see this? We're looking at a repeat of yesterday at the possibility that we breach through all that supply of 561 today. It might be bullish, but with this signal here, with the sell signal, I wouldn't go long today. It's just not recommended. You're going against the trend. You could even probably, if it's really bad and it turns bad, you could probably do a put for tomorrow. And let's wait till 9:30 so that I make this trade. I'm probably gonna do. I'm gonna do 5 puts short, 5 just like yesterday. 5 puts short, 3 puts long. I mean 3 calls long, and manage them once at not at 10:15, 10:16. It's serious. Shit's happening out here. And I had to pay 80 more cents for my food. $20 spent or more already. Hold on, watch this motherfucker. This 8's gonna turn to 11. And I'm owed $20 still. Hold on, let me go to PayPal again. Good morning. Let me tell these motherfuckers. Well, where's my group at? Where's my group at? This is my group. It's my core group. Well, sell signal at 5 a.m. It's unlikely the shit switches to bullish today. And if it does, I'm going to have 3 calls open and 5 puts today, ITM. It's looking bleak for my last week trade to come clean. Come clean. It might have had some profit for the 570C for Friday, 570C weekly, 570C weekly, but it's lost its bull energy. People want to sell. They selling. They fucking selling. They selling garbage, but they still buying Tesla. And Tesla is technically losing money. Pay attention. Probably gonna cover for last week's losses with 5 puts today. I'm gonna get them for tomorrow, not today, just for USB supremacy. Baby. See that fucking yellow cloud right there? That's the shit you gotta worry about. Or the orange one. That one right there is the no-go. The no-go for the golf. But it's looking like it's clearing up. All that supply is clearing up. It might get bullish. Supply is clear. Okay. Supply is sort of clearing out. They might know something we don't. Let's see. Let's see. That's the real. Let's see what happens. We got 27 minutes. 27 minutes. 27 minutes. Put some music on me. Got 35 minutes, so 9:35. You guys know the deal. I'll be getting out of here. Finally, the sun came out. Finally. All I had for food yesterday was peanuts, honey nut peanuts, and Budweiser. Oof, what a combination. They put me to sleep. I slept the entire way through yesterday. Although I definitely tossed and turned a little bit, but I slept good yesterday. Peanut, I don't know, 50 ounces of Budweiser, nearly a full pound of peanuts, just crashed. The body's using them full right now. They're not. The body right now is consuming peanuts, living off just peanuts. Barclays warns that tariffs are not priced in. Might as well have some peanuts now. Got some Apollo 13 food right here, astronaut food. Mm. Mm. Supply has filled out. Only a little bit left. 556 again. You see what happened, right? See how supply disappeared? We have a really strong sell block here, and then it's open season on them. This is the only thing that's against the market right now. The ruling stands. Three calls, five puts. We'll see what's gonna happen. If it goes up, I get burned bigger. If not, I'm following the lead of this, of the cloud, of the signal. It was blue all night, bro. It's 563 last night. Think it might get bullish somewhere midday, maybe 11, 11:30. 10 more minutes. MACD is red, but it's weak, but it's still red. It's time. Hold on. We're gonna do the puts first for tomorrow in the money, and then three calls just in case we're wrong. I don't think we're gonna be wrong, but I'm buying puts now. I'm buying puts now, baby. Give me money, yeah, 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 my money. Give me fucking money, dun, 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 dun. We fucking from the back. Ah, yeah. We fucking from the back. Ah, yeah, yeah. This is the ball. Oh, ah, yeah. Don't believe me. Ah, yeah, yeah. This is the ball. There it is. That's the port and another call for three. This is the ball. Three calls. There it is. All three at the same time. We're going up and down here, and they're probably going to go at the same time. But hopefully, we go in before the market decides to slide down like a motherfucker. Because it's bound to just collapse right now. Let's see what happens. I need these trades to hit now before I lose my marbles. There's really high trust on trend right now on SPY. That's a very convincing downtrend. Okay, they're both in. If it drops and squeezes down this line, MACD's not too strong though. Let's see what's gonna happen. So yeah, in about 4 minutes, I'm gonna pack up and do what it do. Let me fuck her from the back. Yeah, that's Max B. That's a monster in terms of making hip hop music. Oh, you see, it's bullish. It might be dangerous to me. It might be the wrong trade, but confidence is high on the downtrend. Gonna be one green and then flash crash. Let's see what happens. Bullish. Make me feel the pain. How them calls doing? Them calls up $118. Trying to confuse things. Yeah, I'm gonna pack up, maybe listen to one more song and head over there. Oh, the calls are up 200, but the cloud is still there. You got low trust on downtrend confidence, but this pump could go away any second. I wouldn't consider it a false signal. Everything is aiming at it being bearish. It turned into a strong buy all of a sudden. You see it's all dead now. MACD is strong, but let's see what happens. The 570 calls might be doing good. 570 calls. The 570 calls got real low delta. They're dying basically. They had to make profit yesterday. It's 631 right now. We'll see what happens. Let me tornado tracking. That's a pretty decent candle. It went like vertical, like a motherfucker. It's still going vertical. It might be 570 today. Looky, the puts are for tomorrow. You know why the puts are for tomorrow? Because we're smart. You know what I mean? Right? That's what differentiates boys from men. You're like, oh, so you bought 5 puts. You're losing this trade. Am I? Defer tomorrow. I don't think they're going to be able to cross to that. They're not going to be able to get to that cloud today. 557 is going to be bottom. I mean, top of range. Oh, they're trying. Oh my goodness, it went vertical. It went vertical. All right, it's time to go. I'll see you guys at 10:19, 10:16, like usual. I take 16 minutes to do everything back in the weeks. So I see you guys at 16. Ooh. Oh yeah, baby, there it is. So we might get a bullish crossover today. We really might, but it's against it because all we could make was 563 yesterday at pre-market. It didn't really explode, so I expect this candle to die and make nasty wicks to the upside. Nasty wicks to the upside. That's all I'm expecting from this candle. See, it's big. Oh, it made a big pump. Oh, big poppy. Big bumpies. And then crash out. Or switch to bullish. Quickly followed by a bearish signal. Right? So even if today we get outside 560, right? Today we're tracking it again. We're doing the same thing. From the same thing. It's the same number we did yesterday. Yesterday we started at 566 and it was overall bullish. We're not going to make, in my opinion, we're not going to get to 561 today. The next candle might be up here, and then find some fucking full stop at 60 and it's going to remain a bearish signal, and then I'm going to start eating end of day with the 5 puts. That's what it's looking like. The 5 puts are likely going to start eating out here, and it's not going to be 560 today. Look, it's already done. It's done. That's as much volume the market is going to get today in terms of bullish activity. Got 1 resistance, 2 resistance. Supply side is not filling in. There we go. There's supply. Supply filled in at at 558. 560 is a long shot. I'm out. That's the high of the day right there. Maybe a little test above, but 560 is way out of the question. So we're, instead of an uptrend into 60, it was like an intent to go up at 563, and we're gonna make a leg down. That's already in the books. It's looking like it. I'm already tracking the tornado tracking. I'll see you guys in 30. In 30, baby. Supply has filled in. It's gonna continue filling in at 558. So the 5 puts are gonna eat. Oh, they will. Come on. Everything